going on, guys? Back at you again with another video, and today I want to talk to you guys about something that happened yesterday and what's going on. And I don't know, I forgot what I told. I think I was gonna do full Botox cams and it works with the car. And but right now I'm heading. I was heading over here to the Rapid because I'm hungry. I want to get some food and I want to eat something. But yesterday I was in Perryton. I went to a car meet or a truck meet or whatever you want to call it. Very cool, you know. I mean, it's a change of pace because I'm always in my town and there's hardly nothing to do. I mean, and even if there is, we always do the same thing over and over every weekend. So, yeah, I was in Perryton and I get an anonymous message from this anonymous person, which I'm not going to say who it is, but I get this anonymous message saying, hey, I found something for your car. I look at it and I'm like, holy shit, you know. And at the time I was like, it sure fucking beats the fuck out of paying $400, you know. So I messaged the guy and I told him to hold on to him for me, and asked him if he'd take any less than what he was asking for, because I mean, it's not really that bad to save money, and it's not because I'm being cheap or anything. But I ended up getting them. I'll show you in a minute what they are. But I know I tell you guys a lot that, oh, I'm going to do this to this car and I'm going to do this to that car, but I know I say money is not an issue, but I'm not going to invest money performance-wise if the car's hurting suspension-wise or motor-wise or transmission-wise or whatever the case is. I'd rather make sure that the car's running perfectly fine before I even invest in performance parts. But at the same time, I know I don't get to that because I get bored and I always want to try something different. But I'm trying to change the game. I'm trying to not do the same shit over and over with different cars, you know. That's why I'm trying to stick with this car and I'm trying to build it the way I want to build it. You know what I mean? So, I want to give a huge shout out to my boy Tay, because he's going to help me do them. He's going to help me put them on. And I know he said something around 7 or 8, and I told him it was too dark, but he said he had a garage and some lights, so I mean, might as well. If he wants to help me out, that's perfectly fine. I told him I'd pay him, or I'd get him with some food or whatever the case is. And I probably will be recording, so I probably won't upload this video until probably later on tonight, just so that I can actually add on to it. But without further ado, I'm gonna show you a little glimpse. And I'm pretty sure you guys know what this is. I'm pretty sure you guys know what this symbol is. And it is from Megan Racing. So, without further ado, here's what I got for the car. The quality really not that bad, you know. Very good quality, stainless steel. Got a little bit of scratches, I guess, from it banging back and forth, but the welds are pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they're pretty good. I'm just trying to look. I'm looking, but they don't look like they've ever been put on for the price that I got them. It's got for the O2s too. I don't know if you can see this, but I'll show you real quick. It even says Megan Racing right there. See that? It's right there. It's the camera's still showing it a little bit backwards, but this is the first time that I'm really going legit with the car, because I mean, I really want to change. I want to actually build it. You know, these are the gaskets. It comes with the lower header gaskets, and then it comes with the ones for the block and not. I'll put those at the last. And then here's the brochure. It says terms for any user, all payment received. Blah blah blah. Okay, I guess that's just showing you. They're just telling you the stuff that comes with. This is for off-road purpose use only. Now here in Liberal, they're not really picky. I'm not saying it's okay to do it. I don't know how it is in your guys, wherever you guys live, but I'm not telling you guys to do it or anything. But here where I live, they really don't care, or they don't really care much. You know what I mean? So as long as you don't call attention to yourself in a bad way, you're not acting like a dumbass and fucking flooring it in front of everybody and doing donuts and burnouts and stuff, which we do every now and then. I mean, I do, but there's always a time and place. Anyways, says all warranty claims require proof of purchase for authorized Mega Race dealerships. Blah blah blah. Mega Racing is not responsible for any fees associated with the installation or removal of the components. Keep your factory suspension. Oh wow, well I mean shit. This is talking about suspension coilovers, but it says user assumes all risk costs associated with the use of Mega Racing products. Mega Racing is not responsible for any loss or damage to components which are carried by the Mega Racing. I mean, I guess it's just telling you what the deal is, but yeah, I mean, shit, the quality is really good. I'm very happy. It says it fits all VQ35DEs, but I'm not really sure in the header industry what if the year matters. Like, say there's late 03 to 08s, and then there's mid at 03s to 08s, and then there's late. I already say late. Well, there's early, mid, and late 03 to 08s. You know, and I don't know which one my car falls under. I might have to check that out, but I don't think it matters. The guy showed me the information on it, and he said that it fits all VQ35DEs. So I'm hoping this will work. They look a little too small, but it's okay. I mean, shit, they're probably supposed to be that small. But yeah, I got headers for my car. I need to put them back in the bag so I can put them back in the box. But I'm very excited. You know, I have never done anything as legit as this. So, I don't wash my hair so I don't fucking bang the fuck out of it. But yeah, it comes with the gaskets, the headers, and oh, I forgot to show you guys. It came with 2 stickers, but I gave one of my friends one because he wanted one. You know, and for me not to be an ass or nothing, I gave him a sticker. So, yeah, it comes with this, the headers. Where is my sticker, anyways? Oh, I lost my sticker. There's probably a million there somewhere. Or it probably fell down. But yeah, I probably won't upload until probably the end of the day, so I can add on to it, because I want to get my boy Tay in the video so he can get credit for where it's due. But yeah, I'll pick this up later. What is up, guys? Back at you again. I'm gonna follow up on the rest of this video, but we're pumping gas. But I want to give you what's that word I'm looking for? Okay, yeah. I want to give you guys an update. The headers are on. For those of you that might not know, the headers are on. And there's one issue, just one. One issue whatsoever. Here, let me turn on the AC. And that issue is the clearance. So the thing about these is that a lot of the videos they show that you have to remove, in order to fit them from the top, you have to remove a bunch of cooling lines and all that other extra crap, or do it from the bottom, shift this motor back or side to side to kind of get it in there. Well, at first I thought I was gonna get away with it and kind of fit the headers onto the motor by kind of angling it in there, and yes, they would go in there, but I couldn't flip it enough to where I can actually put it on the head. So over time I got frustrated, so I ended up having to pay for it, and I took it to a mechanic shop. The shop took the time that he took, not because of him, but the fact that there were setbacks one after another. So it wasn't his fault. It was actually my fault, because the screws didn't fit. I brought him the wrong screws, etc., etc. So in reality, it wasn't his fault. So for all you fucking haters out there that said it was his fault, blah blah blah, it's not his fault. Yeah, because it got out to my ears that he told me that supposedly he heard me saying that he's taking a while. You know, and it's not about that. Whether or not I said he's taking a while, it's not because of me. It's not because of him, it's because of me. So anyways, back to it. The review about these headers, okay? I like them. What in the God's name? Is this kid on crack? This fucking truck just did a big ass pull on me. This truck did a big ass pull on me. And then he acts like nothing happened. Like, nigga, are you serious right now? Anyways, back to what I was saying. The headers are really great. A lot of people said it wasn't going to make a big difference, but I say if you know your car, you'll know if there's a difference or not. So on my top end is pretty good. Like, I was looking at some videos of some pulls I was doing so I can compare before and after. And my before, I mean, it's not a big difference. I don't know how to explain it, but okay, my top end is a lot beefier. It sounds a lot meaner. And I feel a little bit more torque coming out of it. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me and say, oh, you can't feel the torque, blah blah blah, but trust me, if you know your car, you'll know the difference. You will notice the difference. So there was a cop. With that being said, yeah, I do feel like I got some gains, but I don't want to trust it and say, oh, I got gains. I just want to get it dynoed and get it tuned and get some actual numbers. That way I know where it sits at. You know, because after all, I mean, you're not really going to know until you dyno it. Like, I tried to go dyno it at one time in Rillo. I took it to a private shop. You know, shout out to those guys because they took me in at the last minute. Okay, so they were able to tap into the computer only so much. That's why they told me we can tap into it, we can mess with it a little bit, but you're gonna need the programming in order for us to actually completely mess with the air fuel, advanced timing, retard timing, etc., etc. So okay, so on the first run, these cars stock, they make like 230. On the first run, it made 233. On the second run, after they try to get a baseline so they can figure out how far they can mess with it. After they mess with it and try to kind of fuck with the air fuel and advance the timing, the car went back on the dyno again, and they were able to get an extra what? I don't know, 15 horsepower almost, I think. From 233, because I guess these cars made like 233 or 243. I don't remember because I didn't get it. I got the dyno sheet, but I must have left it over there at the dyno deal. But I don't remember if it made 233 or 243. But it made 255 on the second run and 263 on the third run. After the second run, after it made 255, it was idling kind of weird, and I guess he threw a little bit too much fuel in there. So he went ahead and advanced or retarded the timing a little bit to make up for it, and that's when it hit the 263. So after it hit the 263, they couldn't do much anymore just because of the fact that they didn't have the programming. And the fact that after we kept doing pulls to see if we can get more, out of that just small adjustment, the coil packs and the injectors started acting weird. So they took the injectors off, put it on the machine, and we set it at the stall percentage pulse on the machine, and it did great. The injectors were pulsing perfect, but every time we added a little more percentage or tried to do anything out of the ordinary with those injectors, make the pulse stronger, it would pulse strong for a good 2 seconds, and then it would cut off time and time again. Same thing with coil pack 4 and 5. It did the same thing. So I mean, as of right now, they have it set to where I make it exactly 255, between 255 and 263. They couldn't really tell me those numbers were accurate, just because they make 2 different numbers on 2 different runs, and that's them. And the third run, that they made at 263. That's when they messed with it just a little more. They tweaked it just to see if it would make more, and it did. But then the coil packs and the injectors started messing up. So, if anything, they said that if I want to say a distinct number, I say 255. You know, without them messing with it. The first run was 230 or 240, and then on the second run, I made 255 without them tweaking or anything. And then the third run, with them tweaking it a little bit, they made 263. And it sounds wonderful. So, like I said, I do have to edit this video a lot. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, you subscribe for more. And thank you guys. I appreciate it for taking so much patience and having the time to look at my channel and subscribe to it and see the shenanigans that I'm doing, and you know, the things that I'm about to do and what I plan to do with this car. There will be a cam, maybe there might be a cam fixo in the channel, maybe not, I'm not sure. I'm still debating on that, because I mean, it is a lot of money what I gotta spend, and if I have to spend that much, I was either debating on spending it on the truck or to get it, or spending it on this to kind of, you know, keep going on power. So like I said, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to subscribe for more, I will try to see if I can get an Instagram and a page from the guys who died on my car, so that way you guys can hit them up, and you guys, because they get pretty good deals and they took care of me. They got me in the last minute. They were about to close. They were shutting the garage door. They pulled up, and they'll reopen the shop again just to attend me. So, like I said, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your patience. I hope you guys tell your friends, subscribe to my channel, hit that little bell wherever it says subscribe, the little bell there, hit that so that you guys can keep getting my videos, and you guys keeping track of what I've been doing. I do have a lot more footage I'm going to do you guys in the next video, so I will be posting them, but I wanted to follow up on the headers. So, see you guys later.